Hello, hello. Welcome back to Math Made Possible. I believe I can. I am your current teacher, Ms. Howard, and today we're going to be reviewing the fifth grade curriculum for illustrative math, Unit 3, Lesson 2, and this will be a summary of the lesson. Today we're going to be writing expressions to represent the multiplication of fractions. Before I begin, I want to go ahead and start with identifying some keywords that I want you guys to think about. Let me start typing them right here. I want you to think about some vocabulary words. Let's talk about column. We can use row. We could use vertical. We could use horizontal. And we'll use words like um, fourth, third, 12th. I hope I spelled that right. And let's see. I think that's all I need for right now. All right, so just remember that a column will go up and down like this. A row will be like this. Similar to column, vertical lines go up and down. Horizontal lines go left to right. And the words fourth, third, and 12th are all something that we're going to be using as we write out our expressions. All right. Now, I want to show you how to identify this. So you see this top line right here. It says this whole side is going to represent one whole. All right. Now it says first show 1/3. So I'm going to show you multiple ways that I'll partition this. I want you to see it represented differently because it all depends on how you see it. So in class or in our lesson yesterday, we started by partitioning and we shaded one side for our first fraction. Okay. And now it says then shade 1/4 of 1/3. So I'm going to go ahead and partition my fourths now. And now it says shade 1/4. Let me go ahead and get another color. And as you can see, this represents, like yesterday we were talking about macaroni, this represents one person's portion. Okay, that's one way that you can draw it. Another way that you could model this is by not even shading. You don't have to shade it. You can go ahead, let me just go ahead and erase it. You can realistically just partition your sections and it would look just like this. I could have 1/3 again. Ooh, that's not equal. If you find that your lines are not close to evenly partitioned, all you have to do is erase it. It's your notes. All right. And I'll do that. And then one way that I can do it, if it says 1/4, I could go ahead and just do it just like this. And that would still be an answer. So that would be 1/4. As you can see, 1/4 on this side. 1/3 of 1/3. All right. Another way that you can do it is you can keep on partitioning your lines. Go all the way across. And I especially prefer you to do it this way, especially if you don't know how to calculate the total number of pieces that you've partitioned this into. So you're still going to shade one, but the only difference is you don't have two shades here. Okay. You're going to still have the same amount of boxes. All right. So let's go ahead and keep that. Now let's go on to our second one. Now it says show 1/4. So again, I'm going to start, this time I'm going to start with this side and make this side 1/4. So let me use some of our vocabulary words. I'm drawing 3 vertical lines to separate it into fourths. And now I'm going to draw two horizontal lines to represent the rows. So the vertical lines represents the columns. The horizontal lines will show me my rows. Okay. Now let's count our top. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. So we're going to label this as 1/4 up here. And we're going to look at our side. We have 1, 2, 3. That would be 1/3 right here. Let's do our same label over here. We have 1, 2, 3. We'll label this side 1/3. And let's count this one up. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll have 1/4 right here. Now it's time to write the expression for both of these. So we'll have 1/4 times 1/3. And here's what I want you to see. I could write 1/4 times 1/3, and I could also write 1/3 times 1/4 because I partitioned with 1/3 first. And I could also, on this side, I'll write 1/4, 1/3 times 1/4. All I'm doing is matching up like the expression that I have right here. Or it says of, so we, as you know, the multiplication symbol is going to represent the word of. So now you have both diagrams. Let's go ahead and shade this. Okay. So it's going to equal the exact same thing. The reason why is, as you know, with addition, with multiplication, you could change the numbers and switch the position of the numbers, and it's still going to give you the same amount. So over here, 4 times 3, or 3 times 4, 3 times 4, or 4 times 3 is still going to give you a denominator of 12. Okay, let's go on. So this activity is just asking you to write the expressions. They don't expect you to solve it. All right, now let's take a look at this. All right, so this one, again, the way that you can think about highlighting or writing your sides, the value for your sides, is if you take a look at the highlighted area, it represents one whole. So we know that it's going to be a part of a whole. Well, I'll count it. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 pieces. So I know that my image is partitioned into fifths, and we'll have one portion highlighted, one portion that is going to be shaded. Now this side is going to be halves. So that would be 1/2 because there's one portion shaded. So my expression for this could be written as 1/2 times 1/5, or 1/5 times 1/2. Again, for this, we don't need to write the value. We just need to write the expression. I'm going to use that same strategy that I did before. I took a look at the top. How much do I count going across? I see 1, 2, 3. So I'm going to make this side 1/3. And this side going down on the right. The reason why I'm choosing the right is because that's where the shaded portion is. That'll be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that we know our expressions could be 1/3 times 1/5, or again, we could change them up. It all depends on how you want to see it. 1/5 times 1/3. Because some of you might want to read the rows information first. So that's why you could write 1/5, and then you go to your columns, that would be 1/3. All right. Hopefully that helps you understand our lesson a little bit better. Do thank you so much for watching our video. Please go ahead and don't forget to like and subscribe if you have not done so already, so you can see when we post our next videos. And I will see you at our next video, which will be for which will be Unit 3, Lesson 3. All right, take care.